Hey everybody, it's Warp Jester, and one of these minecarts has items in it. Yeah. Hey everybody, this is Warp Jester, and welcome to another episode of Warp Jester Does How To. Today's episode is episode 3, and it's going to be Vanilla Chest Cart Filtering. So, this is a continuation of the last episode I did, showing you how to filter mine carts by empty or by chest or by entity. I've taken that one step further and I focused on the chest carts themselves. I want to see if there's a simple and cheap way to tell the difference between a chest cart that's got items in it versus one that's empty. And what I've come up with is this little system right here. The idea behind this is very simple. I'm running the track across two hoppers right here. Now this is a two-part system. The first part is going to be the check for, and that's this first hopper. What it's going to do is whenever a chest cart rides over it, it's going to attempt to pull an item out of it if there's one to be had. If it does, it'll set off this comparator where we power that line all the way up to the top here, and that's going to hit this little switch track. Now by default, the switch track hits bypass, so if nothing happens, if the cart's empty, it's going to go right down the empty line. However, if the mine cart does have something in it, it's going to pull an item out of that mine cart, trigger this line, track's going to go straight, the mine cart's going to pass over, and it's going to come down this ramp here. By the time the mine cart gets here, it's going to turn this track off. The second hopper with a comparator is going to trigger. It's going to turn this track off, and basically what it's doing is it's allowing the mine cart to come down and stop in front of this hopper. At this point, the hopper is going to load the items it pulled out for the check for back into the mine cart. As soon as that happens, this system will depower, turn this track back on, and then the mine cart can go on its way down the full line. So that's basically it. It's not a real difficult system. It's very easy to build, very compact. I'll go ahead and show it for you real quick here. Let's go ahead and run the full minecart down here, and I'll show you exactly what happens. So it's going to take off, and you'll watch the switch track. There it goes, and then the minecart takes off again. So again, real easy system, very cost effective, and since this is a how-to, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make it. Okay, so let's dig in here. I'm going to start out by clearing out a space for me to work in. Now this system can be run above the track or above ground, or you can do it flush to the ground. I tend to do a flush to the ground system. That's just the way I am. I am a bit OCD like that, but it's your call. It is a 4x4x4 total area. However, I'm sure there's some variation here depending on how you look at it. So I'm going to start by laying the track down. I'm going to have my little ramp going up. I'm going to lay a couple of power tracks down here, and then I'm going to put a hopper into the back of this track here, and then a hopper into the back of it. And we're going to lay the tracks over the top. Now the way I do it here is I'm going to go ahead and lay the tracks straight across and connect them up to this guy so he pops up. I'm then going to lay in the bypass track to the empty line. I'm going to break this, put it back down, and now you've got that bypass going. So the default layout is going to be to bypass over to the empty line. Now let's go ahead and put the circuits in. There are two circuits. The first one's going to be the check for, so I'm going to put that in. So there's a comparator, repeater like that into a block here, piece of redstone. We're going to go ahead and build this up and back over to the track, and some redstone across the top of it like that. Second circuit's going to be the return circuit, and I'm going to go ahead and grab some green wool here, and I'll put that in. I like color coding my circuits, makes them easier to see, just the way I am. I'll go ahead and put it up like that. Should put that bad boy in first, but that's okay. There we go. Now from there we're going to go ahead again, put our comparator right against there. Piece of redstone on top, redstone torch on the side, and finally a piece of redstone to connect it to the tracks. So there you go. There's the two different circuits here. Again, first one goes to the top here, and that's the check for. The second one is the cart fill and takeoff. Um, Real simple build, very compact. I love it. Again, one of the things I love about it most. Now, there are a few shortcomings about the system. First things first, I highly recommend that you have a booster right before the system. This just ensures that the cart gets all the way down onto this refill track here, down far enough that the hopper can sense it and push items into it. Without this power track here, I've had some problems with the cart stopping a little bit short, still up high, and just enough the hopper can't return items to it. So this seems to be pretty reliable in that regard. The second thing is you'll notice I've got two downward tracks here as the exit track. And the reason for that is in testing, when I had just one downward track and then a level off, the hopper or the minecart had a habit of not taking off. It would come and hit that flat ramp a little bit and just enough that it won't actually take off. So I found that reliability uh, is to have two of these tracks here. It tends to catch the minecart a lot more reliably. I've had both a minecart and a hopper cart ring across two versions of this for a couple of hours, just doing circles repeatedly, and have had no issues whatsoever with them working properly. So this is pretty easy going. I have not tested this in a SMP, so I'm not sure if lag will cause any issues, but honestly, it's fairly reliable in terms of it doesn't require a lot, so it shouldn't be much of a problem. Anyways, as always, people, I do appreciate you watching the videos. I'm sorry if the editing's still a little bit rough. I'm still getting my feet wet using Adobe Premiere. It's a big beast to learn, but it has been a lot of fun working with it. Additionally, I want to be a big shout out to my friend Jake. He's the person providing me the music for my videos. I will try to get a link to his site in the show notes below so you guys can visit his site and see some of the music that he puts together. Very good talent. Additionally, as always, if you like my videos, please leave a comment down below. Also, likes certainly do help. It helps me get promotion and find out what you guys are into so I can make more of it. And of course, if you enjoy these videos, please do subscribe. I always appreciate it. Beyond that, I do play a modded Minecraft. The mod I happen to use is a highly customized mod for the Bottle Rocket Gaming Group. That's bottlerocketgaming.com. We have actually started up in a server somewhat recently, just a few months ago, and we just got into 1.5.2 Minecraft release version of our mod pack. And we're actually gearing this server to up and coming YouTube entities like myself. So if you are interested in a modded Minecraft and you're a somebody who's starting out in YouTube and want to have a Let's Play server series, you're certainly welcome to stop by the Ball Rocket website and say hi and apply if you're interested. We'd love to get to talk to you and learn a little more. Um, that's pretty much it. I do appreciate your time as always, and hopefully we'll have some more videos coming out shortly. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.